Welcome back, folks, to Nerdio Commentaries Pokémon Snap playthrough. Chaz here with you again.
And by Brante.
And once more we have our special guest.
It's me, Evan.
We're bringing him in because he is the expert on one of the Pokemon we're going to see in this course. So we're going into a volcano, and who can guess what type of Pokemon we'll see here?
Ice.
That's right, fighting. Wait, no. Fire, of course. We have our quick Rapidash.
Being trampled.
No, they missed, luckily. Now
Wait,
we
there's
have...
not even a track here. You're just rolling along.
Yeah, you could pretty much go anywhere, couldn't you? So here's what I was saying earlier, where you can lure Pokemon to certain areas. If you throw these apples, you can get these Vulpix. There's 3 of them all together. And if you can make a good enough trail of apples, you can actually lure them to a spot where they do a happy dance. And you can get a pretty good shot of them there. There's a nice friendly volcano in the distance there.
So welcoming.
Running over the Pokemon.
Yeah, I crashed into them.
Well, they seem pretty happy about that.
They better be. Now look at that one got stuck. Yeah, I wouldn't come with them. But right about here, if you can lure them over to that area, they'll strike a pose for you.
Why don't they just eat one of the apples that are already thrown instead of going after a new apple?
Well, I don't see any actually opening for their mouth.
They have a short attention span, probably.
They get bored easily. Like a certain other Nintendo character, as we discovered.
Yeah.
And here's our happy Charmander being brutally slaughtered by a Magmar. But, evolution! That's pretty cool. In this game, you can actually make them evolve based on certain conditions.
Like hitting them with apples?
Yeah. And what is this mysterious egg-like object covered with fire? I'll tell you what it is. It's a roadblock, which lets you have a nice, as long as you want, shot at these guys here.
So you get to choose when you actually go on?
Yeah, you won't move forward until you actually hit that egg with an apple. So you can just sit here for like 2 hours if you want, but luckily
so
I don't...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, these ones are eating the apples.
And then they get mad at me when I don't give them any more. These guys are... What's that?
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty mouthy too. Alright, enough of those guys.
They're cute.
Yeah. And here's the legendary Moltres.
Logically, you throw him into fire to make him hatch.
Exactly. And here we have 2 more Magmar buddies.
Can you make them fight?
You can actually, and that is one of those special pictures you can get, like Pikachu on a ball. It's called Fighting Magmar. So here's a couple lava beds over here. You can get certain Pokemon out if you use an item you get later. But for now we had to focus our attention on this buddy. Good old Charmeleon, and keeping in tradition of Oak wanting to cause bodily harm to Pokemon, you gotta beat him in the lava.
It just looks mean.
But here's what Evan is here for.
Crap, he's really big.
He is huge. Alright, let's wait for a nice pose. Smack him with an apple. And game over. You've been killed. Actually,
or at least you're about to be.
Yeah. Luckily, the film ran out, so we didn't get to see what happened. It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Now, you were up in the corner. Sorry. Up in the corner, it already said you were out. So is there like an extra storage or something?
Well, when you're down to about, I think, maybe 10 shots, or when you're down pretty low, it changes the color to red. Just like as an early warning. And it actually won't say that you've run out until you take your last shot. I know, it's just kind of hard to see the number because it's a little bit blurry there. So what you were saying, Ev?
Did Blair Witch actually ended with the film running out?
I don't know. I could never sit through it.
Oh.
But I'm going to assume so because I don't want to bother looking to see if I'm right.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about that piece of whatever.
I like Drew Carey's version.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I saw that, but anything with Drew Carey is awesome. So what picture should we choose for Charizard? What other picture is there for Charizard? Check the Magmar photo. He looks happy and non-violent in that one. But
Negative 20 points.
exactly, I was gonna say, let's see what Oak thinks about the non-violence. It's not a bad picture for Rapidash. It can be kind of hard to judge which, what's a good size for them too, because like later on in one of the other stages, there's a Metapod, and you can get a good size of them from this if you get them from the side. But I think that actually makes the pose less. So yeah, some of these guys can be a little bit tricky. But as long as he's happy, that's what matters. So that's not a bad Magmar picture, but you'll see later on I get a fighting Magmar picture, and he loves that so much more.
Of course.
Now apparently... Oh yeah, the Charmander's all happy there. And look at the bonus points you get for all of them here. That's a lot of Charmanders.
Is this kid getting paid for the pictures, or?
No, I think we already figured that out. He's on the Peter Parker installment plan.
Well, okay.
He's gonna get a basket of meat for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas meat.
Possibly charred Pokemon meat, we don't know yet.
Considering the Pokemon he's knocking into the lava.
Yeah. Because I guess technically we don't know if that Charmeleon did evolve the Charizard. For all we know, it fell in and woke this thing up.
Yeah, that's true.
But for the sake of the kiddies out there, we'll assume it's the same guy. And now let's return to the lab because he has more information for us.
We have to pretend that violence, doesn't have negative repercussions, that it all works out alright.
Ah, yeah. So apparently, I think we can go to the new course, but first we're just going to check our best shot again. Oh, the Charmanders are winning!
Yay!
Hooray, non-violence! So that's about it for this part here. We're just going to give it a quick save, and I guess we'll see you in the next part, folks.